So what's up, guys? In our previous lessons, we talked about different types of salts and their characteristics. In this lesson, we'll be focusing on the solubility of these salts in water. Now, if a salt dissolves when mixed with a solvent like water, such a salt is said to be soluble. And if it does not dissolve, we say it is insoluble in water. Now, since there are different types of salts, how can you easily tell if a salt would dissolve when mixed with water? You can do this by understanding some rules that we call the solubility rules. For now, we'll be focusing on 5 of these rules. The first rule states that all salts containing group 1 elements, lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium, and rubidium, are soluble. For example, if you put a certain quantity of table salt in enough quantity of water in a container, you would observe that the salt would dissolve completely. Do you know why? It is because table salt, that is sodium chloride, contains a group 1 metallic ion, that is sodium ion. However, it is important to note that in addition to the group 1 metallic ion, salts containing ammonium ion are also soluble. For example, ammonium chloride will dissolve when mixed with water. The second rule is that all salts containing the nitrate ion are generally soluble. Examples of such salts are calcium nitrate, sodium nitrate, and ammonium nitrate. The third solubility rule states that all common chlorides, bromides, or iodides are soluble in water, except those containing silver, mercury, and lead ions. What this means is that salts containing chloride ion, bromide ion, or iodide ion generally dissolve when mixed with water. They will not dissolve if the metallic ion in the salt is silver, mercury, or lead ions. The fourth rule states that most sulfates are soluble, except barium sulfate, lead sulfate, and calcium sulfate. Although calcium sulfate is very slightly or sparingly soluble in water. And finally, the fifth rule states that the trioxocarbonate 4 salts of sodium, potassium, and ammonium are soluble, while all others are not. For example, sodium trioxocarbonate 4, commonly known as soda ash, dissolves in water because the metallic ion present in the salt is sodium ion. On the other hand, if you mix chalk powder with water, you would notice that it does not dissolve. And this is because chalk is made up of calcium trioxocarbonate 4, which is very insoluble in water. A simple summary of the solubility rules which we have discussed in this lesson are the following. 1. Salts containing group 1 elements and ammonium ions are soluble. 2. All salts containing nitrate ion are generally soluble. 3. All common chlorides, bromides, or iodides are soluble in water, except those containing silver ion, mercury ion, or lead ion. 4. Most sulfates are soluble except barium sulfate, lead sulfate, and calcium sulfate. And lastly, the trioxocarbonate 4 salts of sodium, potassium, and ammonium are soluble, while all others are not. See you in the next lesson.